Hey guys, it's Lauren and welcome back to my channel. For the love of, if you are joining me for the first time, I want to say welcome and thank you for taking the time to click on this wax review. And if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, welcome back. So you guys, I want to dive into this, a quick little rapid review of some Yankee candles. What are they called? Easy wax melts. Before I dive into this, I want to mention this. You guys, I do not have a Yankee candle centerpiece warmer. I have a lot of warmers. I have a Scentsy warmer, Better Homes and Gardens, several other warmers. But what I do have is a standard wax warmer that has, and if you guys are interested, let me know. I can Instagram a photo. I think it's from CVS or something. Standard little warmer, just plain ceramic white warmer that has a removable ceramic plate to place wax cubes. And traditionally what I've been doing with these centerpiece waxes is I chunk them up and use them in my warmers. However, the other day I was cleaning out my warmer and it dawned on me that it's a multi-purpose warmer. You can take off the removable ceramic plate and you can actually place a candle to warm the candle on it as well, is a flameless option. So I thought to myself, I know these are heat resistant. They have to be able to stand heat, obviously, because the centerpiece warmers, they kind of set in a little bit more with the hot plate on the bottom. I said, let me give it a try. I know the wax melts when I put it in the ceramic piece. Why wouldn't it melt when I just place this on it? And it worked. They melted all the way through. So if you guys have any of those multi-purpose type warmers, I'm sure Yankee wouldn't recommend it, but you might be able to use them with your warmer. Excuse me, I would say give it a try and see. But mine were able to liquefy all the way through within maybe 30 minutes, 35, maybe 40 minutes. So just a side note on that. So otherwise you can just chunk it up, and that's what I've done in the past as well. So Yankee had a sale on their centerpiece wax refills for $2.50 a piece. I grabbed 4 of them. I do have a haul up. One of them was a holiday scent, so I'm going to save that for a later date. But let me dive into the fragrances I did use, and I did test runs on all of these today so I could review them for you. So first and foremost, and I had not tried this one before. I had tried Bath & Body Works version, but this is Honeycrisp Apple Cider. I love Honeycrisp Apple from Bath & Body Works. I loved the candle. They had soap a couple years ago of it. I love it. Very crisp, fresh, and just a gorgeous scent. I'm a native Michigander. I'm back in Michigan now, so we love apples. Macintosh is kind of like our top apple out here, but we also have a lot of Honeycrisp apples. Growing up, my family had apple trees, so it reminds me of end of fall type fragrances. I don't know why I had never tried this one. It wasn't until Anthony over at Candle Cafe, is his channel, he did a fall transitional scent video, and he mentioned Honeycrisp Apple Cider. So when I was at the store, I go, you know what? Let me give this one a try. So I popped it on my wax warmer this afternoon, kind of let it liquefy and do its thing, and it smelled amazing. It's gorgeous, super authentic. It smells like you're cutting up fresh apples, or if you're maybe into juicing, if you juice, you know, you get that fragrance, that fresh juice fragrance. That's exactly what this smells like. Now it says cider in there. I really don't get much of a cider note. It just smells like fresh Honeycrisp apples to me. Honeycrisp can kind of have a little bit more of a warmth to them, a little bit less of a bite. They're very, very fresh though. So I think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Let me read you the notes for Honeycrisp Apple Cider. I actually screenshotted all of them so I wasn't fumbling around with my iPad. Okay, the notes for Honeycrisp Apple Cider include Honeycrisp apple, apple cider, honey, and musk. While it was burning / melting / throwing, I really just got a straightforward fresh cut apple fragrance. I didn't get like that mulled cider type note or anything. Has a hint of warmth to it, so I can see that kind of musk as it kind of lingers and dries down, or not dries down, but kind of permeates. It's a beautiful scent. This would be perfect for end of summer or in September. It's a beautiful fragrance. I will most certainly be purchasing more of these, and I can see myself burning this and melting this in the fall. Strength-wise, you guys, of all the 3 of them I used, and I used all of them melting on the hot plate. I didn't chunk any of them up because I didn't want to cut them up yet. This was the strongest. It filled the whole room, and I was surprised because sometimes these centerpiece wax melts don't have much of a throw, at least for me, at least the ones I've used. I've found I got a better throw from the paraffin tarts. But this one it filled the room, 1 to 10, 10 of course being crazy, crazy strong. In a standard size room, this was coming in at like a solid 8. It smelled like Honeycrisp apples in the entire room. It was beautiful. So good throw on this one. The next one I got was Autumn Leaves. And of course, when I saw, let me show you the picture. When I saw the name of it, I automatically think of Bath & Body Works leaves. It is anything but. Okay, this could almost be a holiday-esque fragrance. Those of you who grew up in woodsy outdoor areas, if you know certain pine trees will shed their leaves. I remember growing up, going up to pine trees. I had a giant one in my front yard, and you could almost pull off like the buds of, I guess, the fresh pine needles essentially. And you would get like that sap on your fingers. It has some very, very prominent notes of that in there. It's not balsam. It's not like a Christmas tree. It's a very warm pine needle type scent, pine sap, with a little bit of a warmth, like just crisp leaves. It's not a masculine scent. It's not like a cologne-y, like Fresh Morning Air or whatever from Bath & Body Works. It's kind of a cologne scent. This is a very true to life, outdoorsy, woodsy, but with a bit of a warmth and a little bit of sweetness scent. It's gorgeous. It doesn't go with the scent theme I'm going to be doing this fall, which is more so like apples, pumpkins, and kind of gourmand, but I will be burning this, or melting it rather. It reminds me of a crisp fall night. So the notes for Autumn Leaves include top notes of pomegranate, orange, and white pine needles. See, I knew it, white pine needles. Mid notes of blackberry, juniper berry, and rosemary. I can definitely see the juniper. Don't let that deter you. I'm not a huge fan of straight up juniper, but there's just a little bit in here to where it's tolerable and it actually blends beautifully. Base notes of birch leaf, red maple, and dried persimmon tree leaves. So you do get that crisp, dry leaves in there. A little bit of a musk. To me, it just reminds me of a cool fall night. Cold weather. This reminds me of cold weather, not like somewhat chilly weather, cold, crisp weather with pine trees. The throw on it, despite it being quite strong on cold, it really didn't throw that well. I let it liquefy completely. It was the middle of the 3 I tried. I would say 1 to 10, 10 of course being super crazy strong. It was coming in at like maybe a 6. So don't expect this to, if you have a centerpiece warmer in like an open concept room, don't expect this to fill up your room at all. You might want to use it as like a backdrop type scent. Yankee Candle has the most gorgeous scents, and I've gotten lucky with a lot of their candles as of lately. However, now that I'm test running all of my Bath & Body Works fall candles and Kringle and some other candles, I'm seeing that the throw on some of the Yankees are just kind of disappointing. I know a lot of people have voiced that. They have these beautiful scents, these gorgeous, gorgeous scents that are complex and very authentic, and they're just like skipping out on oils or something. It's really too bad. Anyways, just an observation. The last one is Apple Pumpkin. So I absolutely love Bath & Body Works Pumpkin Apple. If you guys are interested in a compare and contrast, last fall I did a pumpkin apple versus apple pumpkin. It is on my channel, so I kind of compare and contrast the two, but I hadn't tried it in the centerpiece warmer. So I did give this one a try. I love this scent. Again, it's a gorgeous scent, but it just really didn't throw that much. Let me read you the notes first, and then I'll kind of tell you about the performance. Again, this scent just reminds me of like an apple cider, just crisp, cool fall. Gorgeous scent. So the notes include apple, yellow fruits, orange, I don't get much orange, fresh greens, and butter. That's an interesting note. Mid notes of baked pumpkin, red fruit, cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, and fresh ginger. I don't get much ginger. Base notes of vanilla, caramelized sugar, baked pie crust, cream, and musk. So a lot of notes in this one, a little more complex. It's beautiful. I would say it just smells like a very if you took a pumpkin puree and kind of mixed it with a lot of other things like the cinnamon, the nutmeg, and then you also have the little bit of like a sweet fruit, but then you have that warm musk that gives it like that cool, crisp, fall type feel. That's what this smells like. To me, this actually is a little more cider-esque, which is interesting than the Honeycrisp apple cider. To me, this has more of a cider feel. I'll try it again this fall. I didn't get much of a throw from it, which was a bummer. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I got the same results from the large candle of apple pumpkin last year from Yankee, but the review is up. I don't remember every detail on there, so if you're interested, that's on my channel as well. So that is Yankee Candles apple pumpkin. So you guys, that is it for me today. I just wanted to get this quick little review out of each of these fragrances. If you guys have stocked up, or if you guys stocked up during that sale on Yankee Candles centerpiece refills, comment down below which ones you got or which ones are your favorite. And have you guys noticed that some of them don't throw that well? I know sometimes wax warmers don't have the best throw, but I was really expecting them to have a little bit more of a throw than they did. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. So you guys, that's it for me today. Just a quick little review. Comment down below. I know everyone's waiting for fall. Let me know what your favorite fall fragrances are. I would love to hear from you. And if you guys are on Instagram, come find me at life, L-I-F-E, _ with W-I-T-H and the letter L. If you follow me, I will most certainly follow you back. And you guys, as always, I know we're all excited for fall. It's coming soon, but we still got a little bit of summer left. As always, I hope you are having an awesome day, an awesome evening, an awesome weekend, whatever time it is you're watching this video. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye, guys.